off because they're kind of fucked. Okay, so I kind of left on a salty note there, and I just wanna say something. So there's two types of people that come into the stream, and I've been accused of treating people. I've gotten Twitch messages from certain people, and I've been accused of treating like subs and donors better than regular viewers, and I don't think I do. The thing is, like, there's people that are in the stream all the time and they're friendly and that's totally fine and they ask questions. And then there's people that show up on the stream for the first time and the first thing that comes out of their mouth is not hello or anything like that. And if they're wondering why I'm doing something the way I'm doing it, it's never a question. It's always just criticism. And yes, I know that I'm a little bit salty. I'm playing fucking carriers right now. I'm a little bit salty. I warned you guys ahead of time. You guys all fucking know, right? But if all I see from somebody, and you guys know that I'm actually pretty good at remembering names. You guys have got to know this by now. I'm really good at remembering names. I'm good at remembering what you said in chat. If my impression of you or the only thing I remember about you is criticism, I'm going to be a dick to you. I'm just want to throw that out there. I am going to be a cunt. That's right. I am going to be a fucking cunt. And it's not that I treat donors or subs any better or worse than anybody else. It's just that typically people that donate to me or subscribers are usually here every day and they're just friendly fucking people. They're just chilling. They're hanging out. You know what I mean? It's just that I know those people well, and the only thing that the things they put in chat are positivity, and they actually like are good for the community that we have around the stream. They're not assholes that come in. It's like, you know what I mean? So yes, I was a little bit of a dick to that person that was in here, and the first thing he did in stream was, oh, he's not strafing. Oh, he's not using strafe on those planes. That's the first thing he did. He was like, oh, strafing. Like, oh, he's not strafing. You know what I mean? Well, then maybe if you sat there and watched the stream, or maybe ask me, hey, Braincage, why aren't you using strafe? I would explain why I wasn't using strafe. I wouldn't just be a fucking dick to you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I would be nice, and I would be like, well, you know, I'm not using strafe because of this, or because of that. But the first thing you put in chat, it's like, oh, he's not strafing. He's clicking on the planes and he's not using strafe. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like, well, okay. Oh, wait, we gotta do a paint shop. We're gonna explain this. Here. We're gonna explain. I like to use paint. Let's use paint. Oh, we get to use paint. All right, so I will explain to you why I didn't use strafing, okay? All right? I know you guys need to know this. All right, hold on. Let's pick colors for the pretty things. All right? All right? Oh, it's going to be very... Okay, so the boats are going to be blue. I know this. All right? The boats. We're going to use... How big of a line do we need? Let's go with a bigger line. Okay, so there's boats, right? There's these boats. Look at that beautiful boats. There were boats like this, right? Look, yes, I know I look like a fucking autistic child. Anyway, the boats, there's like pretty boats that were like this, right? Right? And then there was fuel hauler. Fuel hauler, there was fuel hauler, he was like this. He was like this, and he was by himself. He was fending off the boats. He was fending off the boats, okay? These are these boats, and a lot of these boats had anti-aircraft guns. Now, these are guns that shoot down planes, all right? I hope you're following me here, okay? These are guns that shoot down planes, okay? Let's use green, okay? So, anyway, they had these boats that were here. And then they had, like, the enemy planes. See, look, the enemy planes that were like this. They were dispersed. They weren't in one big group. They were dispersed among the boats, right? And one at a time, they were attacking our brave hero fuel hauler, okay? One at a time they were coming in and they were attacking him. But when they weren't attacking him, they were staying with their ships. You see the boats, the blue like fucked up squares? Those are ships, all right? All right? They were dispersed amongst the ships that can shoot my planes down. All right, and they were coming in and they were attacking Fuel Hauler. Brave, brave Fuel Hauler, okay? So I was using my plane. And I was just trying to, like, take... Okay, he's sending in one plane. Let's shoot it, let's shoot it, shoot it. Okay, he's sending in the next one. Let's shoot it, let's shoot it, shoot it. Hoping that my anti-aircraft, my plane guns, plane guns... would maybe fuck their planes up enough in conjunction, I know I'm using big words, okay, follow me here, okay, in conjunction with Fuel Hauler's anti-aircraft guns, I was hoping that maybe we would shoot some of these planes down, and maybe Fuel Hauler would take reduced damage, alright? Now the reason why I didn't take Strafe, if this person had been watching the whole game, which obviously he wasn't, is because this CV that I was playing up against throughout the whole battle had his planes spread apart and he was waiting for me to strafe, right? So every time I would come in for a strafe, he would go, he would dodge. It's easy to dodge a strafe. It's really easy to see a strafe coming. You know what I mean? So he was dodging my strafe. So I knew right away that this CV player wasn't retarded. Which is awesome, because you don't see many CV players that aren't retarded. I think a lot of them probably drool and fall down a lot. I'm just saying. You guys have probably seen it. I think a lot of CV players drool and fall down a lot. They're constantly wiping their faces. You know, they're kind of, they're weird people. But, I mean, what do you expect from people that like to play CVs? Okay, so, strafe, strafe, if I were to use, say this plane was coming in, okay? Say this plane was coming in. He had all of his planes spread out, so I couldn't strafe them all as a group, okay? Strafe, when I put strafe down, it gives you this cone like this. And you're locked into an animation for however long in time that strafe like goes on for. Okay, I don't know why this is, tip cup is broken again. Anyway, however long this strafe goes for in time and distance, okay? All right? So the strafe may take like 5 seconds and it might carry you like half a screen, but you're locked into that animation. There's nothing you could do about it. So say I decide to strafe one plane, that would now make my one plane go right by these other ships, which would beat the shit out of it. I would probably only have one chance to do a strafe, okay? Before the animation would carry my plane into the other ships or lock it into this animation, and I would lose my plane, right? So that's why I didn't use strafe. And also, I doubt I would have even hit that one plane, because that fucking CV player was very, very aware of the strafe mechanic. Alright? Alright? Now, another thing, say I did a strafe and I didn't lose all my planes. My fighter plane would have then been out of position. This CV player would have gathered up all his other planes, and instead of pouncing on Fuel Hauler one at a time, which I was trying to disrupt, he would have then taken all of his planes while I was out of position and gone and shit on Fuel Hauler's chest. He would have grabbed Fuel Hauler by the fucking ears and bent him over and rammed his dick up his ass. That's what he would have done, okay? So that is why, in that point in time, I decided not to use strafe. I'm just explaining myself. I'm trying to be like open and honest here, okay? Because apparently I'm a retard for not using strafe all the fucking time. All right? So this is my explanation. At that one point in time, I didn't use it. Okay? All right. Just want to clear that up. All right? We've had our fun. No, I'm not going to save the picture. It's a very beautiful picture, but I'm not going to save it. All right, guys? So that is why I did not use strafe at that point in time. If that person is still here, I doubt they're still here, because they're probably really butthurt because I called them out on their bullshit. So anyway, hopefully you guys understand. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm in the wrong, but that's why I chose not to use it. So anyway, stop drooling and start drinking, punk. Okay, I got you. Look, I got a big boy cup today, okay? It's got lots of alcohol in here too. Oh, that's actually really, really strong. Ah. All right, let's see if Fuel's still here. Fuel, you still here, buddy?
Yes, I'm here.
All right.